Okay, it's time for today's CSS battle. Let's see what we've got. Interesting. I wonder how we're going to do the small cuts. Let's start. I think we'll start with the nested template. Put this background to that color. Five 85, and that'll be 50 pixels wide. So 135. Okay. And then I think we're going to put a radial gradient. So it's 90 to 310. It's 220. I'm going to guess about call that 100, and we'll call that 40. So 60 by 220. So 2Q, 6Q. Looks somewhere near right. We're going to do 0, 0. Carry on calling that 40. 40 to 110 is 70. 100% 70 pixels. Here comes the problem. Oh, not that one. About 15. Still got that top and that bottom. But we'll worry about those actually about now. this that blue, 20 pixels, transparent. About just 10 pixels, and transparent for and then this blue again. 2230. Basically, we still want a bit of that because then on top of this, we're going to throw in a conic gradient. Uh, 50 pixels, 50 pixels. No. 40 pixels. Then go transparent, 75%. And then the yellow. And we shift it across 50%. No, 50% won't work in this case. Let's do 85 pixels. And let's shift it down 10 pixels. To 100%. Probably 70 pixels. And then all we've got left is a tiny bit at the top. I think I've got another way of doing this that might be slightly weird. Anyway, want this 85 pixels in, 60 pixels wide, no repeat. We only want it 20 pixels tall. We want it starting from 0. Right. That is a solution. Let's find you to replace this one. And then I think we'll start with the base template. No, the nested template. Now then, what we're going to do is a linear gradient 90 degrees on here. Go blue 175. Then yellow 5. Then the blue again. Temporarily make that transparent. We'll also give this a border. Pixels solid and that blue. Okay. Now use a radial gradient. Into Q4Q. This color. 110 pixels. And transparent. It shouldn't have been 4. It's been 6. Which actually means we can use 11 and 3. Not that it changes anything. I actually need this to have, let's give it a red background for now. Because I need to bring the margins in. Somewhat like that. Let me get rid of the red. Do 0, 0. 100%, 70 pixels. And this might want to be minus 5 pixels. And we just want the one gradient at 50 pixels, 40 pixels, transparent, 75% yellow. We shift this across 85 pixels. Shift it up 10 pixels. Make it 100% wide and 70 pixel respect. And there you go. That was already better and we haven't minified it yet. So let's minify and unit replace. And then I'm going to leave it there for today. Well, at least for now. There's a possibility you could do things with box shadows, but it starts getting very complicated very quickly. You could possibly use a filter with drop shadow, and do a cutout or a mask. You could do 3 elements and just use a mask. In fact, let's just try that. Yeah, so apparently no, I'm not going to finish just yet. Set this background to, actually we will use our trick with the linear gradient. This blue, I'm going to take 20 off of it so that we can use the border trick. So 155 pixels. This to 205 pixels. We're going to set it to 205 pixels wide. We're going to do this at 90 degrees. And we're going to remember to put the color stops in. Just like that. Then we're going to use border, solid, 20 pixels, and blue. Then that should be slap bang in the right place. Then we're going to do a P. We're going to set the height of this to 80. Set the background to this color temporarily. I think we can actually use well, that should have been 60. And then we'll add in some margins. This be slightly less than that. About 70, 60, about 57, about 62. With that, that looks perfect. Then we will use a mask. Conic-gradient. 2 pixels, 30 pixels. Red, 75%, and then transparent. We're just going to shift this mask into place, which is just 85 pixels across. And how about that? Another P. I think if we just add -10 there, we might be good. Now we've got 3 of them. And that is another 100%. This is so far my shortest. Now then, what happens if we get rid of this? We make that 72. That'd be 82 actually. Yeah. And then this 20 is a 30, 40. And this will be minus 20, minus 30. Perfect. And then this background, we'll just set a conic gradient at 50 pixels. To 60 pixels. Blue, 75%. And yellow. Then we just move this in. 135 pixels. No, 175, isn't it? Yeah. And then 20 pixels down. And we minify and we unit replace. We're going to strip that off there. Okay. That is where I'm going to stop for today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.